Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on December 2, 2022. TikTok videos which glorify Russian mercenary violence in Ukraine viewed 1 billion times, report says. Ukraine war, Kyiv displays dummy nuclear-capable missile fired by Russia. BBC, Putin's attacks on key infrastructure too late to defeat Ukraine, says UK. Evening Standard, Kyiv confirms Russia is firing unarmed missiles. Reason, to distract Ukraine. Hindustan Times, Russia distracting air defenses with dud nuclear missiles, Ukraine. NDTV, UK, says Russia likely removing nuclear warheads from missiles and firing at Ukraine. I am grateful to Trump for one thing: mainstreaming, gaslighting. The Guardian, what headline? Merriam-Webster reveals word of 2022. The Independent, gaslighting. All you need to know about Merriam-Webster's word of the year. The Indian Express, gaslighting, from personal to political. The Indian Express, opinion, the lost meaning of gaslighting is an alarm bell, constantly ringing. Canada, ambassador tells EU that deforestation rules burdensome. Brexit, progress on trade deals slower than promised. Just 4 Afghan refugees resettled in UK since fall of Kabul. The Independent, it has been a sad lesson. Afghans left behind despite British promise of help. Bruce Lehrmann, Australia Parliament rape retrial abandoned. China protests, the young people powering the demonstrations. BBC, how size zero COVID rules squandered the life chances for a generation of Chinese youth. The Telegraph, China unrest. It's a case of classic overreach, it's a reaction to size failed zero COVID policy. France 24 English, zero COVID can't continue in China. Reopening is the only way to quell public anger. The Guardian, China COVID protests were aided by Communist Party censorship. Former Chinese leader Jiang Zemin's body arrives in Beijing. The Guardian, Jiang Zemin death, cloaking Xi descent in nostalgia for a different China. BBC, China's super apps and media mourn Jiang Zemin with black and white tribute. Financial Times, Jiang Zemin, man, moment, nation. The Indian Express, Jiang Zemin may inspire nostalgia in China but not for democracy. Mauna Loa eruption, latest, lava from erupting volcano edges closer to Hawaii highway. The Independent, Hawaiian volcano eruption threatens major highway with lava flow. The Guardian, scientists erupt in excitement as Mauna Loa roars back to life. Financial Times, app photos, spectacular eruption of world's largest volcano. The Independent, November 30, 2022, Fissure 3 on Mauna Loa's northeast rift zone continues. U.S. Appeals Court denies Trump special master request in documents case. BBC, Appeals Court says FBI can use all documents seized in Mar-a-Lago search and ends special master review. The Independent, court halts independent review of documents from Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. Blitz spirit in Kyiv as heat, light and water supplies are knocked out for days. Sky News, mayor warns Kyiv could be without heat all winter. Biden, Russia say they are open to talks, Ukraine updates. USA Today, Kyiv mayor tells residents to stock up on water, food fearing major blackout. NDTV, Kyiv residents warned to stock up on essentials in case of total blackout from Russian strikes. ABC News, Kyiv mayor tells residents to stock up on food, says heating could be hit. Ukraine war, Zelensky aide reveals up to 13,000 war dead. BBC, as many as 13,000 Ukrainian soldiers killed in war, aide. Al Jazeera English, Ukraine's armed forces have lost up to 13,000 soldiers since Russian invasion, official says. Sky News, Ukraine has lost between 10,000 and 13,000 soldiers in war against Russia, official. NDTV, Russia-Ukraine war live updates, Ukraine has lost 10,000 to 13,000 soldiers. Ukraine News, live, Biden ready to speak with Putin if he wants to end the war. The Independent, Joe Biden, he'll sit down with Vladimir Putin if he pulls out of Ukraine. The Telegraph, Ukraine latest updates, US, France blame Moscow for war crimes. Al Jazeera English, Biden, Macron vow unity on Ukraine, promise to hold Russia accountable. France 24 English, Joe Biden says he is prepared to speak to Putin about ending Ukraine war. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.